Alright guys, so this isn't my regular type of video, so if you guys are just here for the 2K and gaming, then please leave now, but if you're not, then please enjoy the video. First off, I would like to state that feminism is no longer about equality for men and women, it is about superiority for women. And I think it is a clear cop-out when people say that feminism is about equality for women when all they preach is about superiority for women. I'll explain later in this video.
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
Feels pretty good.
Why do you hate rom-coms? Or do you just feel like you need to hate them?
Yeah, because every man in the world hates romantic comedies, obviously.
Everybody likes The Notebook. Everybody likes Beyonce. It's just a fact.
I actually know a lot of guys and girls that don't like The Notebook, and Beyonce's a feminist, so yeah.
Why do you make women sit around and talk about men in movies
When y'all easily just sit around and talk about boobs for hours.
False. Actually, we don't talk about boobs for hours. You'd be really surprised on what we talk about, and that's not even a topic of discussion for more than a couple minutes, maybe.
Why do you automatically assume that you won't like TV or movies that star a female lead?
Why are you surprised when women are funny?
I'm probably funnier than you.
First of all, I don't think anyone won't see a movie just because there's a strong female leading actress. And second of all, women are funny, some men aren't funny. But this person isn't funny at all, just because she said she's funny.
In what world does no mean yes?
No means no.
Yes, because every man is a rapist.
Why do you say that women are too emotional to be leaders?
then justify catcalling by saying men just can't control themselves?
What feminists don't understand is that catcalling goes both ways. You see many women fawning over men just because of the way they look.
Why do you think that just because you're nice to me, I owe you my body?
We don't.
Why do you feel like it's okay to harass women or make offensive comments about women, but when somebody does it to your sister, it's not okay?
It's not okay. Most men aren't harassing women, so it's not a problem.
How does it feel to interrupt me when I'm in the middle of making a point?
Maybe it was because your point was stupid and you don't know what you're talking about.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
Maybe that's because your boobs don't get squished when you're sitting normally, while balls get squished because your legs are literally pressing against them.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex, even though we literally birth you? Like watermelons through like this.
Why?
Because physical strength has nothing to do with your ability to give birth. On average, men are 50% more strong than women are. That's just the average.
Why is it so bad to show your emotions?
It means you're human.
Why are you always trying to prove your masculinity to me?
Here we go again, feminists generalizing men.
Why is it your first instinct to doubt women who have been sexually violated or raped?
Maybe because it's innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. I'm a junior in high school right now and we're reading about the Crucible, and this seems a lot like when people just accuse people of being witches. So don't be mad when I don't believe you when you call rape, because you have no evidence, and once you have evidence, and then I will support you. But until you provide evidence, I'm not just going to believe that this man raped you, because it can ruin his life. Even a simple accusation of rape can be very detrimental to a man's life. That people just label him as a rapist, and he might not even be a rapist, and it screws with his life because people are so driven to believe whatever they hear first in this society.
Why do you assume a woman's angry because she's on her period?
Because there's this thing called PMS, and it actually does make women more irritable.
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
Why do you have to make it about race though? Feminists are always talking about how white males this, white males that. That's literally racism. You guys are racist and you don't even know it. You are fighting against something that you are.
How does it feel to get kicked in the balls?
It sucks.
Do you ever get tired of trying to be manly all the time?
Generalization.
Why are you so afraid of gender equality?
We have gender equality.
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
In what world does 77 cents equal $1?
In what world does 68 cents equal $1?
How is that fair?
The wage gap isn't real. Feminists get these numbers from skewed results because it takes a average income from a woman and a man, and there is no way that the average income would be the same, because men have higher earning jobs than women do, and these are because of women's choices in life.
Why are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome. more money.
Yeah, I don't think that anyone's really intimidated by women that make more money than them.
Why aren't you speaking up when you hear your male friends behind closed doors make jokes that are offensive to women?
Because that's just locker room talk.
Why are you so afraid of recognizing your own privilege? Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just recognize it and do something about it.
Alright, first of all, this privilege stuff is stupid. We don't have any privileges anymore. We used to, maybe like 100 years ago, maybe 50 years ago. But in 2016, we have no privilege. You have all the privilege in the world. You have safe spaces. You have whatever you need. Because millennials are now choosing to be liberal for whatever reason. They're supporting a socialist named Bernie Sanders, which is stupid just because he supports Black Lives Matter, which is also a dumb cause. And because he likes women. Okay, he likes women and he likes black people. That's great. Those are good qualities to have, I guess. Well, what is he gonna do for our country? Turn us into a socialist country when most socialist countries fail. Then feminists are just voting for Hillary because she's a woman. And that's why people are acting off feeling now. They're not acting off facts and what's going to be good for our country. They're acting off, oh, we have had a woman president. Hillary Clinton's alright, I guess. I'll vote for her. Alright, guys, I hope I have triggered a sufficient amount of feminazis by now. But if you guys don't agree with my opinions, please do voice them in the comments. I'm open to anything. As soon as women are oppressed in our country, I'll become a feminist. But since they aren't, I'm not. And I'm also not a meninist because that's not a real thing and that's not a real cause. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and peace.